King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Leg drop.
And Clark on the receiving end. Rosser's going to push him down, keep him right there. Let's see if we can get a victory. Gets a 2 count. Of course, Clark's LA dojo mate, Karl Fredericks, can talk about how success can change you because it puts that target on your back. Karl Fredericks winning the 2019 Young Lion Cup, eventually getting the promotion beyond Young Lion status. And it's not easy. Sometimes you go from being the best Young Lion to being the lowest ranking member on the main roster.
Well, you're very right. Like you said earlier, he obviously became the Lions Break Crown winner. Now the hard work begins as he wrestles more experienced opponents such as Fred Rosser.
So that short boot into the ribs. And Rosser now is looking to capitalize.
Wow, Clark Connors able to sweep the legs of Fred Rosser.
Huge. Wow, that spear, what a difference maker.
How fast was that? I did not see that coming at all.
Can you imagine being a wide receiver, going across the middle and catching a pass and thinking you're free and clear and having defensive back Clark Connors close in on you and drill you? That's exactly what Fred Rosser felt right there. Ooh, and that was a hard shot.
Fred Rosser trying to fight Clark Connors off of him. Wow, hard knife-edge chop to the chest of Clark Connors. Shoots him off. Reversal. Huge drop kick. You can see how punishing that drop kick was. I'm not sure if
to return to being great participants in the audience in New Japan. Of course, the progression has already begun and is underway with action in New Japan Pro Wrestling. We hope the same here for New Japan Strong very soon. And how about that big stomp into the chest from Karl Fredericks, who keeps ACH down just to 1 count.
Impressive for Karl to be able to take a very strong and explosive ACH to the ground. Staying in control with a snap European uppercut. You can see how that knocked ACH silly with his back turned to Karl Fredericks for a second. Able to catch him with the elbow.
And charging in, catching him with the boot. So ACH coming forward, sweeps the leg, nicely done. Wow. Drop kick.
Beautiful offense by ACH, you know.
But instead of the flare, let's go for the cover, smartly done. A different, younger, less mature ACH might have dipped up and celebrated, but instead, let's go for the win.
Absolutely. I mean, he also has a point to prove here in New Japan Pro Wrestling on NJPWWorld.com. He's here to show that he is a formidable opponent and should be considered for title matches and whatever other opportunities come along.
Here is a cover and a count. I can tell you the New Japan Pro Wrestling matchmakers have done a great job of being creative, of coming up with new concepts here for the fans on New Japan Strong. And what will come next week, of course, there will be an announcement made as to what will be next and what we'll see, and who knows, man. Anything is possible.
Well, New Japan Pro Wrestling is truly giving back to their fans right now, especially during this pandemic. I mean,
hey gang, we got Gekiochi-kun from LEC.
Gekiochi-kun?
It's a magic sponge that can clean without soap.
What? Really?
That's pretty cool. Just add water. Stained coffee mugs? No problem. Grime on the sink?
time was removed. That's pretty cool.
And it works on glass.
I can see my reflection in that thing. It's pretty cool.
Let me show you the magic.
My shoe. That is one clean shoe.
That's super cool.
We love Genki
Opportunity, and Flip will certainly look to make them pay.
Beautiful senton by a very athletic, very talented Tama Tonga.
They're trying to poke the bear. They are trying to lure Brody King in to make a mistake here in a near fall. One thing the Gorillas have done in their rise is really cut that ring off in half, put their opponent not just at the center point, but deep into the Bullet Club corner. And as soon as the opponent begins to lurch across that invisible center line, more times than not, they'll find a way to drag them all the way back into that corner, make them go 20 by 20.
Well, there's a reason why they're the most dominant tag team in the world.
Suplex, yes.
Wow.
Floats right over into the cover and a kick out at 2.
God, it's just watching Tama Tonga wrestle. He's such a rabid dog. So intense, so confident in his skills.
Amazing thing, you know, you think about second-generation athletes, the sons of Haku here, and the red carpet rolled out for them into the wrestling industry. Not only did mom and dad try to dissuade them from getting involved in wrestling, it wasn't even something they watched in their house.
Yeah.
Because they really didn't want that to be who they are as people.
Yes.
But again, finding their way into professional wrestling, it was their own idea. They made up their own minds. And they've done it their own way, no doubt about it.
Come on, Flip!
Flip Gordon.
You hear the order given to the former member of the U.S. Army, Flip Gordon, by Brody King.
Flip Gordon showing hard, chopping away at the chest of Tanga Loa.
Wait a minute now, backbreaker 2, and a kick out by Rocky.
Rocky's still in the match, but taking a lot of punishment to the midsection and back. Jay White talking smack, trying to really frustrate Rocky Romero.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man.
Disrespect.
Come on, Rocky.
Disrespecting the veteran that is Rocky Romero.
Come on, Rocky. It's your big moment. Come on, Rocky.
Picking Rocky up. Rocky unable to stand on his own 2 feet.
Come on. Rocky, wake up.
Oh, my
Huge
God.
knife edge chop, downing Rocky Romero in the corner.
Well, look right there at Rocky Romero as Jeremy Marcus is over. And he's asking Rocky if he wants to quit. Does he want to give up? Can he continue?
Rock is definitely not known to be a quitter. A never give up kind of
5 minutes has
attitude.
elapsed. 5 minutes.
Barely hoisting himself up onto his feet using the ropes.
Jay is so confident. He is completely just leaving himself wide open for whatever Rocky can do.
He also really wants to punish Rocky Romero after being eliminated last week in the 8-man tag elimination match. Really punishing Rocky Romero. Look at that. Just really getting in the head of Rocky Romero. Rocky showing some heart with a hard elbow. Jay White still smiling.
If you could talk to Rocky right now, what advice would you give him, Alex? What would you tell him?
I would tell Rocky to stay focused.